43 games gone. And a chance at promotion? What? Really? How is he? Oh, okay. 43 games gone and a chance at promotion. Salford have just 3 games to go. Will they do it? Find out! It's the Salford story. I'll be honest with you, viewers. It looks unlikely, okay? There's a chance. It's a slim chance, but it's not impossible. You thought the dream was over. It's not over, because we've done okay. 3-3 against Forest, 2-1 against Bristol, and there's still hope. We are 6 points. So what am I doing? What am I doing? We can't do this. We're 6 points off 6th place. 9 points available for us. We need to hope Norwich and Bournemouth cock it up. Goal difference. I mean, I don't know what I'm hoping for, but 3 games. Let's get into the first one against Charlton. Let me introduce you to today's team. I'm trying so hard to believe. We're going to play a 4-4-2. We're going to play the Harper Marius. Ronaldo's just out of form. I'm done with him. He's got 25 and 38, right? In the last 5 games, 6.88 just won't do. The Harp and Marius, both more in form than him. Tarantino, Nash, the Fire, Quilty or Williams in goal, of course. Thomas, Pedersen, Wellington, Talbot, the Harp and Marius up front. I've gone back to basics. 1 instruction. We had 9 on. I was like, right, get rid of these. Start again. We go into today's game knowing that only a win will do. Charlton, all the best. By which I mean lose. What can possibly go wrong then, eh? What can possibly go wrong? I guess the team talk's not gone terrifically well so far. We'll just try and fix that. Passionate, they love it. Right, let's together attempt to get up for today's game, okay? 3 games, Charlton first. They're having an indifferent season. When I say different, poor season. They still need to fight to stay up. We're fighting for that final playoff spot, and we know only wins will do. Can we start off right? No, never mind. I thought we were going to score. It would have been a great, lovely moment, but no, never mind. I'd say keep an eye on the Bournemouth and Norwich results, but let's just focus on us. Last season, we finished 16th, so anything higher than that is an improvement. It's not the improvement I was looking for. I was hoping that we could challenge for a playoff spot, and here we are, final day of the season, and it's not over. So challenge accepted. Don't do it. Just don't do it. We're defensively all over the place. Pedersen brings it away, knocks it forward to nobody. Lovely ball through. Marius, he could score from there. Not on this occasion though. Not on this occasion. He's saving himself for next season, or apparently. Right, come on, the Harp. Marius, I'm expecting big things. Ball played up towards Marius. Wellington nods down. Pedersen now out to Tarantino. If we can work in triangles, we've got a chance today. If the 2 in the middle can work together to get the best at... they've lost it between them. That's ironic considering what I'm saying. Now Talbot, can we bring this away? That's the big question. The reason Talbot's playing is because of a serious injury. We'll talk about that in between the next game. Oh, hold on. Wellington. Oh, you swines. Oh, come on. I said I'll tell you next time. I don't know what we're waiting for. 6 months, broken foot. So, worth probably one of the more amounts of money in our team. Probably could have sold him on to invest in the other areas of the squad because we're out of money. And, yes, he's injured for 6 months. So, see you in October, Danny. Not an ideal circumstance, I'll admit. So, at half-time, 0-0. We may as well attack because we need a goal. So, I mean, defensive's not going to get it, is it? I mean, it probably will. In fact, let's try that theory. We're going to go defensive because we need a goal. Look, I've tried to do this seriously all season, and look where it's got us. 13th, and I'm pretending we've got a promotion chart. Marius, it's 1-0. That's what I'm talking about. Defensive's the way forward. It's Italian. It's Palmer-esque. Marius with his lovely hair makes it 1-0. Salford take a lead, and the playoff fight is on. I can't even convince myself. Marius free kick. Look at that. It's a stunner. Andy Tannoy-esque. That puts us into 11th, and it's hotting up. I literally need to hope 4 teams lose like 3 games in a row. I don't know what I'm thinking. I think of all the games that we nearly did it, and this is where we are now. Pretending we've got a promotion chance with 2 to go. I mean, this is sort of on cue now for Charlton to score, isn't it? I mean, it's what we're expecting. as they put the ball into the middle. That's... Oh my... That was amazing. Let's not ignore that. Right, so if you missed what's just occurred and you couldn't quite work it out, they essentially kick it against themselves and he's offside. Can I just say for the record, if this happens to me, I am breaking shit. But this is hilarious. So the ball's played in, he has his shot on goal and it's blocked by his guy in the line. Oh, thank God that wasn't me. One of the more favourable moments of the series so far. And it was a Charlton highlight, so... come to expect it. Right, 1-0. I don't really know what to change. I guess we'll take Pedersen off, bring Harrop on in the middle. In the only change we'll make him a deep line playmaker on defensive. There we go. Come on then, boys. 15 minutes now to go. Oh, Marius, another free kick. Balled in. Fire. The fire? Oh, well, that was never... He doesn't do goals. Bournemouth have won their game, so... Well, no, it's not over yet. Wolves have still got a chance to keep this dream alive. It's 1-0. We've won our game. We've done our bit. Now it's down to the other teams to cock it up massively. Well done, boys. Good win for us. We take that then into... It's not over. We can still be a Premier League side come the end of May. So, yes. Do you believe? I'm starting to think you don't believe. Have I influenced that? I feel like I might have influenced that. On the plus side... We are one step closer to a transfer special. I don't know what it's like, though. It's been a whole year. I don't know what the budgets are like at Ben Sports News. We'll have to wait and see how interesting the transfer window is set to be, and then we'll base it on that. So, who knows? Marius wins Young Player of the Month. 5 goals in 4 games, 8.15 average rating. Definitely our signing of the season. He's done very well. I still want his composure and off the ball to hot up a little bit. But for the Romanian that's come in, 18 goals in his debut season, 31 games. He's had a stormer. So good for him. And hopefully he can continue that into next season in the Premier League. Let's not give up yet. Until it's mathematically impossible, we will believe. Brian's got an issue, everyone. If Brian can't sign a new contract because he can't get a work permit, the annoying thing is he's wanted. So... I don't know what we do about Brian. It's a problem for me. Brian is the plan for next season. I feel like because I've not played Brian, he's not been called up internationally. So I'm at fault for him not getting a work permit. Shock horror. Just realised we won a match. And you saw it. It's a great day. Right, Wolves and Luton to round us off. We'll start off with Wolves stick with me. I'll take you through. This is a bumper episode because it's the final sort of games of the season. Tactically, I think we're going to stay exactly the same. Fitness-wise, we're looking good, actually. No need for major changes. Ballo on the bench. Josh Harp's there as well. Danda, Renard. Yeah, crap. In fact, I'm going to give Renard another chance because I just think he's that bit better than the Harp. We may as well. We may never see him again. He's had a great season, but we may never see him again. So get him back in the side. At some point, you think his senior team have to give him a chance. We thought the same, though. With Monnier, didn't we? So, you never know. That is a little reference for those that have seen Parma. I realise I mentioned Monnier and Parma quite a bit. If you've seen that series, it's a great reference. If you've not seen it, watch Parma. I mean, that's the solution. There's no other solution. Oh, good grief. They're coming forward very quickly, and we've seen them off. We're going to go defensive again. Worked in the last game. Let's do it again. Now, if Bournemouth win, the dream is over. If Bristol Rovers can... That puts a spanner in my works. Spanner in the works. Wolves take a 1-0 lead. It's a fantastic free kick. We scored one in the last game. They've scored one in this game. It's a free kick frenzy. You can see here, it's quite nicely struck. Not much of a run-up. That's going through my wall. Hold on a hot second. Just take this again. Hold on. Take this again. Where's the ball going? Sorry? What? Is that going through the wall? What? It's gone through the gap. It's arguably gone through the gap. Oh my... Oh, dearie me. I just clicked one of the advertised boardings. Pro Directive come up. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Director. I'm feeling frisky. Oh, this is the perfect angle. Here we go. Does it go through the wall? That's the bit... My players are there holding hands. How cute. Okay, then. Well... Irritating. I've kept this... The Jeff Thomas, he's bursting down the wing. Now, in all seriousness, I would quite like a top half finish. Wolves currently occupy one of the spots that we could potentially have. So beating them today would mean we would get a little bit closer to them. We play Luton on the final day, which is almost a bit of a. Oh, for God's sake, this is so stupid. I'm trying to talk about a potential top half finish, and this happens. Can you just give me a minute? I don't want to watch it again. It was a great goal. Well done. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't. It's fine. Right, Renard. He's through on goal. He's not. He's been beaten by a Duracell battery. It's called Puracell. It looks like Duracell. Here we go. We come again. Let's do this now. Renard on the ball. He's got a man ahead of him. Picks out Marius. A 1-2 perhaps. Marius takes his man. A shot, a goal maybe, or a cross. Something, Marius. Ball back. Talbot. I get so giddy over nothing all the time these days. No, I'm not talking about us. Sorry, that was nothing. Wolves again. What? Obi? Oh, dearie me. This whole defensive thing's not working. We're still technically on defensive, and we have a highlight. Wellington into Marius, gets tackled, but he's in space. Marius to give us a chance. Oh, there we go. Back in the game before half time. The new goal, everyone, is a top half finish. Okay, forget the promotion bollocks. We can't do it. You can see here, ball played through. Marius on it like a shot, and he steers it into the far corner. Well, the goalkeeping suspect. Come on, a win or a draw here, and it puts us back in that little pack. Come on. We owe Wolves. We owe them after last time. Does anybody remember last time? I've got no idea. I've got an attack in now, which means we might become exposed. Oh, Renard, ball. The Duracell. What's happened? What? He handled it. Okay, penalty kick. Drama here as the Duracell battery gets booked. Talbot steps up. Yes, there we go. 2-2. Back into the top half. Back into the top half. That's very high pitch. There it is, though. Talbot finishes it off beautifully. Look at that. It's a fantastic penalty. The keeper is nowhere. It's Wolves 2, Salford 2, and the dream is still on. Is it on? Mathematically, is it still on? I don't know. I don't think it is. It is, I think it would be. Weirdly. Marius! We had to score. So if we win, we'll be on 64, and it's 67 are in... No way is this on. We need to get back into this, boys. We need to get back into it right now, by which I mean win it. Don't let them come forward again. Obi, no, this will hurt our chances. Williams, how have you done that, you magical man? We're coming forward. Jeff Thomas. I'm starting to believe this is a bad idea. Thomas, where are we going with it? Tarantino into Marius. Renard, how on earth? Talbot, oh, come off it. That is nonsense. Thomas, ball in the... come on. Do we have to bring on... Do we bring the harp? Thomas, free kick, ball in. Cleared. Back out to Jeff Thomas, though. I'd love to see him sort of screamer. Quilty! Griffin, come on! Oh, God, we're getting so close. We're getting so close. Here we go again. We're forward. Talbot to Quilty. Ball into the middle. Come on, do it, my man. Talbot. Wellington. Pedersen. Out to Tarantino. Renard! Oh, that is a joke! How is he doing these things? How is there got... Right, Renard, get off. Get off now. Harp, get on there. Bilal for the fire. He's a dominant force. Come on. 15 minutes. Derby have equalised. It's over. We need a Plymouth to win. It's over. Forget it. Dream stop. Put the balloons away. Lights up. Stop it. It's all. We can all go home. If we score now, it's going to be more annoying. Okay, we might actually win this. Pedersen goes through, dishes it to the harp. Tarantino, this goalkeeper is on drugs. Really good ones. Whatever the good drugs are, he's on them because he's stopping everything. We've had 5 clear-cut chances and 5 half chances, and he saved pissing everything, apart from the 2 we did score. And he saved the majority. Absolute codswallop. And Plymouth have let me down as well. Oh, for God's sake, we could have been... But the Premier League dream's over, and it's Plymouth and that goalkeeper's fault. Where's he off to? What does he think's going to happen? Dream on. Dream. Shoot! It's got to be now. The harp. We've got 40 seconds. I don't know what I'm hoping for. Thomas ball in. Marius was there, and the price is right as he clears it. He's actually playing on the left side, so that doesn't really work. Obi, ball to Price. Don't let them score. Good grief, that would be awful. We might still... Top half still possible, though. Going back to that. I'm going back to the top half nonsense because we can't get promoted. And there it is then. Wolves 2, Salford 2. The dream is over. Where's that voice come from? Oh, it's my mouth. So there we are then. We can't get promoted. We can finish as low as... Unbelievable. We can finish as low as like 16th. Right. There's plenty to play for as we go into the game against Luton, who are relegated. Nothing against Luton fans. Just, it's a game. Team secure playoff spots. I mean, Derby haven't even secured theirs, have they? Look at that. We're so close. We're as close as we were at the start of the episode. We're not that close at all. If we could just play some more games, if we could just add some on, there's a chance at this. Are you in charge? Yeah, can we get some more games on it? No? Not to call this number again. Okay, yeah, sorry, I won't get... Bye. The Sky Bet have said... No, corrupt. It's corruption of the highest order. It's corrupt. That Wolves goalkeeper, though. What a performance. Right then, viewers, welcome back. We're going to largely play the same team that we've played before, but David Luiz is going to play his final game of his career. Hang on, is anyone else getting a deja vu? Ah, yes, he lied the first time, but he's back and he's going to play the 37-year-old Brazilian. He's just become 37. Congratulations to him. It was about 3 weeks ago now, but well done, David. Well done for 37. Hey, happy birthday to you. We'll play him as a ball-playing defender. In fact, I could just play him as a libero, just behind everyone else. I bet he loves that. A libero on attack. Is that risky? I just feel like David Luiz would love to be a libero. I know it says there he can't play it. I reckon he can. Let's try it out. It's against Luton. Nothing to lose. So let's see how it goes. Williams in goal. Tarantino, Nash, David Luiz, Thomas, Pedersen, Wellington, Talbot, Renard and Marius. I mean, we'll play it like that. Yes, perfect. Right, come on then, boys. Luton aren't going to know what's hit them when they see David Luiz line up in the libero spot. I'd quite like to know what it looks like on the 2DP. He's just sat behind him. Oh, no, he does. Oh, he's going forward. Oh, my God, he's loving it. Oh, David Luiz, you are made for this role. Ball played in. That could have been a very early goal. Luton not having a good season. So win today. We could finish on 65 points, which would put us in around Wolves and Norwich, which I think isn't too bad. If you can say we've had as good a season as Wolverhampton Wanderers and Norwich City, that isn't too bad. Hopefully, though, we can get ourselves a victory. David Luiz is just roaming. I love it. This is Luiz Cam. Oh, no. If they come forward, we are in. Okay, David Luiz makes the interception. Now this is where we might have a problem. The problem is with David Luiz, he's got 5 acceleration and 4 pace, which it's not ideal for a footballer. Actually, no, I was going to say defender, footballer. David Luiz, Luiz. Oh, what's now? I would love to see this in 3 dimensions because Tyler Walker scored, and I've got no idea why. I'm also going to put David Luiz in a more conventional place. I've bottled it. I've got to watch the bloody highlights. Right, I didn't even get to see the 3-dimensional replay. It disappeared. I don't know what happened to it. Renard could be his final game for the club, and with shooting like that, I'm not bothered. But I quite like him. He was a very good player at the start of the season. He could have hit 50 this season if it had gone differently. But which I mean, if he had scored more. So yeah. Where's the passion, lads? Do you want to win this match? I don't want to go bottom half. Where are we right now? 13th. We're on the brink of it. Come on, top half at least, and then next season, playoffs at bare minimum playoffs. Our team, well, some of our players at least in our team are good enough to go up next season. So let's make that happen. We're going a second. Should have started defensive. We know it works. Come on, Renard's having a dreadful game. Renard, I'm clapping you off, mate. The harp's on. There we go. Thank you, Renard, for your services this season. You may well be back. 24 goals in something like 40 appearances. Not too shabby. So we may well be back again. Who knows? The harp's on, though. We need a goal. Williams with a fantastic save. Also, his last game for the club. I don't think we'll get him back from Manchester United. Although, because we've not got promoted, our affiliate with them will still stay. Who knows who we might get next season. Hopefully some superstars. But yeah, Jim Williams has been a star for us this year. We're going to have a goalkeeping crisis considering Brian's supposed to be leaving. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, the transfer special is all of a sudden looking more likely. They're through on... Blimey. So we win one game against Charlton, we draw against Wolves, who are close to us, and we lose to the team that are relegated. It's perfect end to the Salford season. It sums up our season, really. Jim Williams. It's another save. He's a machine. I'm saying now, Jim Williams will be the most capped... If I was playing to 2035, Jim Williams would be the most capped English player of all time. He's that good, I'm guessing. I'm going to have to talk to the authorities and try and get Brian to stay, because I'd like him to stay. Marius on the ball, out to Jeff Thomas. Can Jeff Thomas and the Harp combine? The Harp, Thomas! You are taking the piss today. How many clear-cut chances have we had in this game? So, forget it. And now, we've hit the bar twice in... That would have been awful.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way onto the pitch, number 6, Andy Tannoy!
That's right, he's back for another game. He's having his swan song, as he always does. He's going in there as an advanced playmaker. I'm not putting him on free kicks. The team should know he's on them. I need to win the game to get into the top half, and I bring Andy Tannoy on. I mean, logical. It's not looking good here. I don't think we've gone to control just because nothing was happening. Thomas, corner kick. Marius has got a bruised head. How could they possibly have broken through that hair? David Luiz to Andy Tannoy. Best friends, says Wikipedia. Oh, Talbot, he's in. Ball in. Oh, it's a shame. Our season's going to end with defeat against Luton. I mean, to say it sums it up is an understatement. And there it is then. Luton 1, Salford 0. They go down. We mid-table it. Bottom half of the table as well. But again, we've improved on last season, and that's the real quiz. So, let's just see if we get any money at the end of the season. And, I'll let you know if that happens. The playoffs that now happen, we're not in them. But that does bring us to the end of the season. And, by and large, the end of the video. But I'll see if anything else occurs. Okay, a lot of people ask about this all the time, so I might as well show you. This is the current best 11 for Salford. I might do an extra video on this, sort of going through everything. This is the formation it chooses to play, which I quite like. 3 at the back then, Mikael Pucker, Anya the Fire. Jay Lynch still remains in goal. Jeff Thomas on the right. Kinsella starts on the left. Harrop's just made it in next to Andy Tannoy, who's in our best 11 ever, which I love. Wellington, Paul and the Harp are also up there. Hitchcock, Capend, a few other goal scorers up there too, as well as some familiar faces you might recognise from the past. In terms of this season, end of season awards, Josh Harrop actually got Player of the Season, which is a bit surprising. Out on that right side, ahead of Jeff Thomas, amazingly, who had an injury hit season once again. Goal of the season was the Marius strike from a few episodes, you may well remember it. Signing of the season was Pedersen, who we got on a free, and young Player of the Season, Jeff Thomas, who doesn't make it into the best 11, but never mind, hey. In terms of our overall season then, finished 13th in the Sky Bet League Championship, which is kind of what we were expecting. Lost in the third round of the Capital One Cup to Burnley, not great. And we lost in the fourth round, of course, to Manchester United. Our match of the season was the 5-2 win over Brentford, and our moment to forget was the 4-0 defeat to Leicester. 53% full throughout the season. Hopefully that rises again next year. If any money comes in, I will let you know. Those solidarity payments are what keeps us afloat. Currently, our financial situation is that. I've told them next season, top half finish. The board have set the initial budgets. Apparently 804,000. Not a lot, is it? There it is then. David Luiz does indeed retire from professional football. We wish him well. What a way to go out. 13th in the Championship with Salford. What a lucky guy. Just for us, if we don't get that solidarity payment, what do we do? Okay, the question is, do we offer the Harpenny contract? Tune into the next episode to find out. The end of the current Sky Bet Financial Fair Play period, we're fine because I hope we're fine. We're fine. And we've avoided the tax hit because you have to make money to give them money. Commercially standing, it's not great. A new youth team sponsor has arrived though, and the board, or chairman, Google Translate, she's invested a cash injection. I have no idea how much it is. Let's find out. 3.4 million. Well, who knew that you're with? Well, that will do. Oh, gee, we'll be talking next episode. Do we get solidarity payment? Do we get a solidarity payment? Don't want to say I'm relying on it, but where is it? I think it comes after the playoffs, so I think this is going to be the longest episode in history. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. It's not over. Edward Snowden. Hang on, that's the name of the guy. It is the name of the guy. I've just been offered Edward Snowden. Well, that's amazing. That is a tweet right there. Seriously, where are these payments? I need it. What is this? What? Peter Lim has decided to retire his hands-on role at the club and will only pursue part-time roles going forward. So for this bit... Oh my god. Peter Lim... He's the owner. Okay.